Okay. I gotta do this segment because I might have somebody coming up here in a week or so that actually specializes in this topic, and she might you know what I'm saying? She might do a segment, but she knows her hip hop. You know what I'm saying? What does it say on here? It says at 50 years old, hip hop is more than a music genre. It's an influential force in modern culture. Culture is the key word in here. All right, culture is a key word. What y'all know about culture, and then on top of that, what y'all know about hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this year, I think last year in the summer, I went into like a hip hop 50th hip hop symposium. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty good. It was at Massasoit College right here in Brockton, Massachusetts, and it was really lit. Like, you know what I mean? They just really celebrated hip hop, from the graffiti element to the dancing element to the DJ element to the rapping element. Obviously, you know what I mean? It was really dope out here, man. Shout out to everybody who put it on, man. You know, my girl E Revs, and there's another lady. She's a director over there. She did her thing. Homie Jasmine Red was over there. There was some DJs over there. My man C4 was over there too. But if you don't know about hip hop, man, it's hip hop. It started in hip hop. It started in the park. Everybody used to play their part. We used to play basketball. I don't know what you think I'm asking y'all. You know hip hop. I know hip hop. Right? Okay, I'm not gonna do it. But look, so it's originating in the 1970s in Bronx, right? The Bronx hip hop provided marginalized communities with a platform to voice their expressions, right? That's what it's saying. It gave them a platform to voice their expressions, blending music, dance, and visual arts, right? That's pretty much everything that is kind of like part of hip hop, right? It's visual. It's like a culture. That's what culture is. You know what I mean? Let's look up the definition for culture. All right, while we here, right? I mean, shoot, let's go down the rabbit hole. Culture. Culture is social. It says it's a concept that encompasses the social behavior, institutions, and norms found in human societies, as well as the knowledge, beliefs, arts, laws, customs, capabilities, attitudes, and habits of the individuals in these groups. Right? So that's basically what culture is. It's everything: art, music, attitude, custom, behavior, religion, beliefs, language, rituals, everything encompassed into one. And hip hop does that. Do you understand how deep that is? And hip hop is music. Music is like the universal language, right? But like music, I feel like hip hop is like that form of music where it's just like you're saying it, right? And sometimes you're just saying it, or sometimes you're saying it in a really creative, artistic way, right? So shout out to hip hop. The next one is social commentary. Artists have used hip hop to address societal issues, right? Like real societal issues, challenging industries, injustices, and advocating for change, making it making hip hop a powerful tool for social awareness. So just imagine this, right? Like, let's say for social awareness, a powerful tool for social awareness. Like, if there's a big topic going on, right? Let's say like the election. And maybe you're an artist that sells millions of records, and then you make a song that tells people to vote for a certain person. That is wild, right? I mean, hip hop is that powerful. Like, it can happen. It can really happen. And that's why a lot of hip hop artists don't go into politics. That's why a lot of hip hop artists stay away from politics, because it's dangerous. You know what I mean? And then people like feel a certain way. You know what I mean? People definitely feel a certain way about politics itself, because it's like, it's your belief. It's like what you really believe in, you know, red or blue, left or right. And if somebody doesn't feel like you, some people really feel like that's a problem, which is weird to me. I feel like we don't have to feel the same way to get along, but some people are not like that. Some people say like, hey, if you don't feel like I feel, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. This is not meant for kids though, right? So the next one is global reach. Hip hop has a global reach. Hip hop's adaptability, right? Because obviously it's so like huge, right? Hip hop's adaptability has led to its worldwide adoption. So I think it's just trying to say like you got people in like other states, you got people in other countries, you got people in other regions that just know hip hop. They might know Eminem. They might know the hottest song out there because somebody traveled to America and brought it back. And it's all like, yo, this is American hip hop, right? Like this is like what happens. You know what I mean? Like Snoop Dogg is a worldwide figure, right? Snoop, my Uncle Snoop. SNOOP. Let's go, Snoop. Like all I gotta do is put in Snoop. Like I ain't even look. The internet knows Snoop. If you put in Snoop, the internet knows who you're talking about, right? Come on, let's go, Snoop. Come on, man. Listen, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Hip hop made Snoop global, and you already know what like Snoop started as. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Snoop. Snoop original, the original Snoop. All right. Oh no, not Snoopy. Come on, man. I don't want to get no Snoop Dogg original. All right. D-O double O-G, nigga. Stop playing. Okay, this is what Snoop came from. Come on, stop playing. You know what I mean? Snoop came from this. Snoop came from this. Right? This is Snoop. This is Snoop when he was just Snoop. Right? Come on. Look at him. Look at him. You know what I mean? And now he's a global icon. He's at the Olympics, right? Snoop, Olympics. Come on. Yeah, look at the glasses, Snoop. Look at Snoop's glasses. He at the Olympics, man. Stop playing. Listen, he's one of the people that contributed to hip hop going global, right? He's not the only one, but there's a lot of people, and he's one of them. And hip hop also has the next topic is an economic impact. Economic impact. So the genre that has significantly shaped, all right, it says it significantly shaped the music industry, driving trends, right? It drives trends, fashion, language, lifestyle, and contributing to economic growth. It's just hip hop, right? Like if you think about it, like hip hop and I'll see what comes up. Hip hop, economic growth. What happens? I don't know what happens. It's just a whole bunch of charts. But Snoop's picture come up. LL Cool J picture come up. Like, yo, listen, that's pretty much what it is. All right, and then let's go like right through that and go to the last topic. All right, so the last one says empowerment and identity. So I like that one. Right, identity. Hip hop gives people an identity. Right, hip hop identity, right? All right, let's go. I'm just gonna go to UNITY. Let's go. Let's represent for Queen Latifah real quick. It says hip hop empowers individuals to express their identities, stories, fostering resilience and community solidarity. Right. So let's just take Queen Latifah. Right. Queen Latifah. She is actually making like women empowerment, and this is March. This is Women's Empowerment Month, and I actually wanted to shout that out like for a couple streams, but I didn't get to, so I do apologize for that. Shout out to all the ladies, man. It's March and it's Women's Empowerment Month, and while we're here talking about the empowerment and identity of hip hop, I just stumbled upon a picture of Queen Latifah, right? And then it says hip hop empowers individuals to express their identities, stories, fostering resilience and community solidarity, right? And then her one of her main songs was UNITY, right? Unity, like that was all about women empowerment. You know what I mean? And it was just really a story about her getting harassed, right? It was a story about her getting harassed by some dude, right? Like he tried to grab her ass. And then she was all like, yo, don't be grabbing my ass. She was all like, F you. And then she's like, who you calling up? UNITY. That's the story, bro. But like, all the women that heard that was all like, yeah, I go through that too, right? I feel like that's what happened. And she's just a great example of this last topic of like, hip hop. Things you need to know about hip hop, man, because hip hop brings all these things. It brings cultural expressions. It brings societal commentary, right? You want to talk about it. It brings global reach. It brings economic impact, and of course, it brings empowerment. And this is just one small example. All right, you got that? All right, now take that and go tell somebody. Go tell somebody Nuff told you. Nuff said it. All right, but I'm all rhymes, you know what I'm saying? Nuff said. I mean, if you know, if you know. And I guess we'll stop the stream right now. You know what I'm saying? I think you good? You good? All right, cool. Well, if you want more, make sure you subscribe. All right, subscribe because I'm about to stream in the next 15 minutes. 15 minutes, mother.